first. 0-1 count for Riley Green. Boom, 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 boom. That'll be strike 2. That says it's good. Looks good. We have 5 likes to start off. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. That looks good. It's good. That's good. And minimize that. That'll be ball 1. All right. What's up, E4? And Green strikes out, 2 away. Runner at first. It's the top of the first here. Going good, man. How's it going for you? All right. Don't know if I like how loud that is. You good? Glad to hear. What's up, Wade? Nice. Sounds like a good thing. Good time. If you haven't dropped a like on the stream, consider doing so. It helps it out a ton. 1-0 for Spencer Torkelson.
Great demonstration with my partner, Craig.
A runner at first, 2 away here in the inning. Hey, if you haven't dropped a like, you please consider doing so. Hey, Torkelson gets a hold of one. That's deep, and that'll be gone. There we go. Tigers take a 2-0 lead here to start it off in the game. I think that's too loud, though. Hold on. Yeah, that's way too loud. Okay. I don't like the audio. There we go. That's fine. All right, 2 down. Tigers take a 2-0 lead on a Torkelson home run. Very good. That'll be ball 1 now to the new hitter, Ibanez. What's up, Taylor? I don't know what the score will be. If the Tigers can win, I don't know. Whatever to whatever.
Courtesy of Spencer Torkelson's bomb, 2-0 Tigers on Valley Sports.
It's unreasonably loud, this stream. Anyway, all right, there we go. Anyway, bottom of the first coming up, it'll be Thomas, Smith, and Meneses, just like yesterday. Pretty much a similar lineup. It'll be Thomas, Smith, Meneses, Candelario, Dickerson, Ruiz, Vargas. Who the hell is that at the bottom? Abrams and Call. What's up, Eric? What's up, Kevin? How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, make sure you drop a like on the stream here early on to help us get going early. Gets a few people in here, helps the stream do a little better, yada, yada, yada. Helps us with the fact that we get yellow badged every stream, which kind of hurts the stream. So, you know, I know most of you guys haven't left a like yet, so if you could, it'd be helpful. We have 7 right now, so thank you to the 7 people, and to the rest, you know, yeah. What's up, Seth? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a good afternoon so far. Tigers have a good start to the game. Now we're waiting for the bottom of the first to get underway. Faedo is pitching for the Tigers, Alex Faedo. He's been all right this year. We'll see if he can have a good little start here. Have to take advantage of, you know, we'll see. Yeah, Lions Planet. Nice to see Torque go yard. Oh, shit, we jumped up to 11 likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Now we're only 9 away from the goal. And I think the game will pop back on in just a second. Yep, there it is. All right, 2-0 Tigers. We'll see if how we do with Thomas, Smith, and Meneses. Orioles are destroying the Blue Jays. What's the score?
Career best on-base streak of 16 consecutive games.
Pretty much Lions Planet. Yep.
Behind him, he's been on base in 12 straight.
Pretty much make it 5 or 6 innings, then bring Holton in.
11 games in a row. And they face Alex Faedo.
2-0. Yeah, that's a pretty big score.
Third start.
0-1 count.
Faedo he's a strike thrower.
Strike 2 from Faedo.
Fastball 93 to 94 miles per hour.
Doo-doo.
Does throw a lot of sliders. Now his slider sets up his fastballs, makes it more effective. Now you will see a changeup to the left.
Here's the 0-2. Ball 1. No chase there by the hitter. Just watches it go.
And we'll keep an eye, Simo, today on the pace in which he throws. Because A.J.
Not too sure, Lions Planet. Not too sure.
last start, despite a loss to Seattle, the pace was better. He managed counts better.
Good. How's yours? Ah, damn. That'll be a base hit. All right. Thomas leads the game off with a single. So it'll be 1 on and nobody out. White Sox are up 5-1. Jeez. Hey, Stud, I appreciate that, man. Was worried last night when we... Yeah. It was a little annoying last night, but they wound up winning, so...
Rogers catching Alex Faedo for the second time. Jonathan Scope is at third base. This is his first start at third base.
Scope is starting today. That sucks. Strike 1. Well, the Nationals might have a way to win this game after all. Just hit everything at third base, and they'll easily win. Yeah, the new hitting coach seems good. 1-1. Really not sure why we're playing Scope at third. This seems like a terrible idea. Dude can barely play second. That'll be ball 2.
We mentioned Faedo losing in his last start to Seattle. This despite
Yeah, Scope is just awful. I don't know how you fix a guy who just can't play at this level.
They had a really good shape with the slider. Very effective pitch for him.
You know what I mean?
in there for a strike
Full offense to Scope, but
against Dominic Smith.
good Tigers, they own them. Hey, hopefully we can make a run. What's up, what's up, Drewski? Sorry, my nose is bothering me again. Might have to go blow this stuff. Blow it in a second. It's really kind of like stuffy. Hey, that'll be a strikeout. That's the first out of the inning. So 1 on, 1 out. Here comes Meneses. So now pretty good shot at a double play here. So nice pitch from Faedo to freeze him at the bottom of the strike zone. Must have thought it was just a bit low. It was almost right down the middle, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure what he was looking for. Anyway, here's Meneses now, the DH. Good. Well, pickoff attempt, nobody home. Probably Lang, or Cabrera. What about you, Taylor? That's a pop out. Good job. Baez should have this unless he, unless it's going to be a Baez day. Nope. Okay, he's got it. 2 away now with the runner at first, and now up is former Tiger. You like McKinstry? Yeah, I like Zach too. I like that he went to CMU. Man, my nose. He goes to my alma mater, or he went to my alma mater. So Stud likes the old school players like Chet Lemon and Al Kaline, Lance Parrish. You know the old G's. And Candelario hits it softly back to the pitcher. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So let's head to the top of the 2nd. Good little inning by the Tigers. They get them kind of in like a weird 1-2-3 because the first guy got on, but they got him in order after that. So it'll be Scope, Cabrera, and Haas. Scope, Cabrera, Haas do up here in the inning. Top of the 2nd coming up. Tigers lead 2-0. So it's a commercial break. We'll unmute it as soon as possible. Yeah, like Prince, Cecil Fielder, you like, Alan Trammell. Yeah, I feel it. Then Stud's just going to start naming football players. He's like, my favorite baseball player is this old cat named Joe Burrow. We already know who your favorite baseball player is. It's Joe Burrow, I'm guessing. Stud was going so in on that during like the end of the year last year. It was getting ridiculous. Should call up Malloy from the Mud Hens, and yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on and why they're not prone to call up Justin Henry yet. No, Justin Henry Malloy. He's having a great run. They must just don't want to rush it, is my only guess, because it's like, well, Maton could really actually use a AAA stint. He's still got options, and like you can send him down without really like hurting anything. Like if you don't feel like it's worth the risk of cutting Scope just like outright, like, but like if Malloy comes up and he can play, like you can just cut Scope and recall Maton. Burrow should play too. I agree. Least favorite player? Oh, he's about to bat. Javier Baez. Yeah, that's fine. Javier's a great fun player. He's one of my favorite players in baseball, like in general. So I was pretty happy when we got him. Man, that guy's got, look at some of these beards. If I was at the game, they'd have been showing mine back just like just a little bit ago. My beard beat all them people's. Hey, look at Jonathan Scope. Oh my God, Jonathan Scope just hit a long single. I forgot he's slow. All right, Jonathan Scope has a single. Hey, what's up, Jody? How's it going? Torque? Yeah, Torque's good. As a Mudhens, do you love it? Yeah, I was going to say, if you like the Mudhens, he's been fun, but you want to see him go up now. Yeah, we'll see Malloy very soon at the majors. Maton's, I think, in some trouble. All right, here comes Miggy, one of the best all-time active players. Yeah, you want to see another long single? If Miggy hits the ball out to the wall, do you want to see back-to-back wall-hitting singles? I don't know why we stacked these two in the lineup. This seems like a fundamental mistake. You know what I mean? Like, because that's just a free double play. You don't even really have to try. Like, if these two are on base and Haas hits a ground ball, there's like a weird chance you could turn a triple play. You throw it to first, and then over to third, and then to second. You actually probably get it. You have to do it in that order, though. Because you got to get Haas first, right? And then Scope, and then you have plenty of time to get... Oh, Miggy gives it a little bit of a ride. Ah. Dickerson makes a play, one away. Oh, that was a nice shot by Miggy. A little bit of a ride. I don't think Maton's in big trouble. I think he could use a AAA stint to just get him like on a different track. He has really bad trouble outside of fastballs. Like his average is down. He doesn't seem to be getting it up anymore. Like he's not like a bad hitter. He doesn't seem to hit like non-fastballs like at all. It's kind of like Haas last year, if you remember.
Last night in the Tigers win, he's the starting left field.
Basically the 86 roster. Stud. You hate Nick Maton? Nah, I don't hate Nick. He seems like he could be a good player. He just has to come around on being able to hit non-fastballs. He's got really good pop and he has a really good eye, and he plays pretty decent third. It'll be a foul ball, 0-2. Your Royals need to come back and what's are you guys in second right now? One sec. Gotta itch my nose off camera.
Education for a young man. That's pretty cool stuff. Takes it low. It's 1-2.
All one. Actually, one sec. I have to go.
Another one low, 2-2 to Eric Haas. Corbin picked up his second win of the season in his last start. He beat the Mets.
All right, I'm back.
Turn foul. Everybody in the Tigers dugout ducking on that one.
Some allergies this time of year. Worst time of year when everything starts growing for the first time. You just have to like deal with it for a little bit. 2-2 count on Haas here. Good at bat, Bruin. Ball 3. So now he's got a full count. No. No. Hit it to that Washington W out there in center field. Haas hits it into right field, but that'll be a fly out. Should be the second out of the inning. Runner has to go back to first. It looked like he thought about going, but anyway, here's Jake Rogers now with 2 away. Runner at first. Top half of the second inning. Yeah, for at least for a little while, Harley, 100%. Then they eventually just kind of go away and you go back to normal.
It's been good for the Tigers against National League teams. They were 11-3.
So, it is what it is. Jake Rogers, damn. First pitch, hits it on the ground and scopes out at first. So, Tigers will kind of go down in a similar way as the Nationals, but hey, we'll see if there's anything to have. It'll be Dickerson, Ruiz, and I think Vargas is the last name. Yeah, Dickerson, Ruiz, and Vargas. Ruiz killed us yesterday. He was beating the hell out of us. So we'll see how it goes here in the bottom of the second. Tigers lead 2-0. And yeah, we'll see how the rest of the second plays. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully quite well. I guess it's afternoon now because it's only like 4:30. What do you consider? Do you consider, like, when do you consider it nighttime? I always consider like past 7 o'clock is nighttime. Once it turns 7, I consider it evening or night. And then like, yeah, I think 7. What's up, Don? In my head, anything past 7 is nighttime. Your TikTok has more followers than your... Oh, that's cool, Seth. Hell yeah. Good job. Keep building it up. You can always parlay TikTok success over to your YouTube channel. You know, tell your TikTok followers to go sub to your YouTube channel, and they'll probably do that. You know. But if you don't really do anything on YouTube, no reason to. Anyway, Faedo goes back to work in the bottom of the second whenever the game pops on. Should be like in a second here. I feel much better now. Much better. I needed that big ass drink of pop. You know what's weird? Does anybody watch Sports Center anymore? I just have a question. That'll be fouled away. It's strike 1. Dickerson, the hitter. What's up, Don? Do they still do the top 10 plays? Because I follow Sports Center on like a couple different social media, and I don't see them like post the top 10 plays as like a video. Do they still do that? Really? You would think that would be like a social media phenomena. You know what I mean? Like after it airs for the first time, you think that they would run the plays on social media. Because I love the top 10 plays like that. Oh, hey, hell yeah. Strike 3. Dickerson goes down on strikes. Good start to the inning by Faedo. Now up is Ruiz. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, why don't they post those on their social medias? Those would be like killer content for like Twitter. People would literally eat that shit alive. The top 100 plays? Hell yeah, that's fun. Because like that was the best part of Sports Center, was literally just getting through all the games you already knew all the scores to. It's like, oh, who cares? Any big news? No, okay. And all right, the best part. You know? You might eat dinner by yourself. I do that often. That's fine. If you're not married when you get older, you'll find yourself eating dinner alone quite a bit. Nothing wrong with it. 2 down now in the inning. Here's Vargas. Especially when all your friends start getting older. Cleveland got beat last night after being... Yeah, I heard they blew the lead. I heard Francisco Lindor was particularly brutal for that game. You don't like Sports Center? Yeah, it used to be way... The Sports Center was awesome when I was growing up. That shit ruled. We had Chris Berman and fucking Stuart Scott and like all the guys who got fired in the last 5-6 years. All the old guys that were like badasses at that job. John Clayton. Yeah, I like eating my own dinner. I prefer to eat by myself. Even when I'm with people, I'll eat in a different room. Chris Berman's literally like one of my favorite broadcasters in like the entirety of broadcasting history. Him doing the home run derby is probably some of the most iconic broadcasting ever. This dude would just scream back, back, back for about 4 hours. Not bad, Allison. The Blue Jays kind of stink. Yeah, they're kind of playing rough right now for all the hype around them. It's a 0-2 count. Faedo battling here with 2 away. And Vargas fouls another one away. The counter remain 0-2. And then whenever football plays would happen and anybody would do a lateral pitch or a pitch play, he'd just hit the whoop on them. Or a really big juke. You can tell he was really... I don't know who he was influenced by, because he's like the same years as Madden and shit. It's going to be a sad fucking day when he passes on. Real sad day.
Rolls it to second. Andy Ibanez. That's a 1-2-3 inning.
And that'll be the end of the second inning. Let's head to the top of the third. Great job by Faedo to get a 1-2-3. Man, he's so good. If he can just stay healthy, please God, let Faedo stay healthy. Because like when he's good and he's like he's like healthy and when he's on, he's literally could be like a top pitcher in the league. Like he's supposed to be this good. That's like the most it's like so frustrating with Faedo because like he's supposed to be this guy. Like when you see him pitching good, it's not like, wow, what a surprise, Alex Faedo. No, it's like, oh, he's living up to the potential. It's like, man, just please stay healthy. You're so good. It's Vierling, Baez, and Green. Vierling, Baez, and Green. And I wish he could stay healthy and get confident in like himself staying healthy, so he like isn't overthinking when he's pitching. Like I can't do this, so I don't get hurt, or not trying to like do X, Y, or Z because he doesn't want to injure himself. So like the healthier he stays, the more confidence he gets, the more he just trusts his like super talented mechanics, and the better pitching will come of it. It's like everything kind of works in symbiosis with that. But he just needs to have like one healthy season. Like if he can play the rest of this season through, next year will probably be like a mini breakout year for him. Blue Jays are not healthy. Yeah, that's another big problem. The Sports Center, yeah, dude. Sports Center ESPN used to be such a good company. It's crazy what they've become. But hey, you know, money's money. Sucks we lost him. That shit used to have like cool ass shows like Sports Science that were probably not at all correct, but they was fun to watch anyway. They did an experiment one time on Sports Science where they checked if like throwing a football at a two-car garage. You probably remember this experiment. They compared what is Calvin Johnson's receiving range, and they like measured it out and they did a bunch of tests and like they had like 50 different like things of and yeah, it came out that like Calvin Johnson is a more effective target than a goddamn two-car garage, which is pretty insane to think about. Like it'd be easier to hit Calvin Johnson on a throw in some capacity than it would be to just throw fucking football at a two-car garage at your garage. Just blink.
1-1 to Matt Vierling.
find that to be insane to think about. I think they even accounted for like the length of him. Like, because he's so fast and everything. Like, that'll be the first out as Vierling grounds out to start off the inning. I find that to be an insane thing to think about. Because instead of like saying like, you know, he's so bad he couldn't hit the broadside of a bar, or the brown side of a barn, you could just look at them and be like, he's so bad he couldn't hit Calvin Johnson on a slant. Like, just that's like a easier way to say that. Man couldn't even hit Calvin Johnson. Yeah, I mean, it's probably, it's like, nah, he's like a 2-car garage at least. That'll be swing and a miss by Javier Baez. It's 1-1. Baez is 0 for 1 today. You got a trophy? Nice. What'd you get a trophy for, Seth? 2-1 now. Down in the dirt at his feet. Corbin, the pitcher for the Nationals. Is Corbin the guy who's supposed to be like one of the best pitchers in the National League? And then like he got this big ass contract from the Nationals and he like got hurt, or like it's one of these crazy situations where he's always hurt, and when he's not hurt he kind of just isn't pitching the greatest. Like he's one of like the worst like, if I'm not mistaken, that's who this is, right? I don't have him mixed up. He fell off. Yeah, I think I got the right guy. He's getting like 32 million or 25 million a year just to not do very well. Strike one here to Green, and I was like, oh no, he's gonna no-hit us today. And I'm like, all right, we scored 2 runs. Here we go. Yep, okay, I have the right guy then. He was really good on the Diamondbacks, right? Like he was one of like those like weird pitchers on like a dog shit team that were like, you know, that were actually really good. And then he left the Diamondbacks and was like, all right, time to suck. Yep, okay. 1-2 count now for Riley Green, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2 down in the top of the third. Tigers lead 2-0 on a Riley Green homer on a Torkelson home run in the first. That's been all the action today, really. Both teams went easy and quietly in the second. Oh, that'll be a full count for Riley Green. You know what I'm excited for? Football to start back up. It sucks that there's never any football to talk about. Ain't shit happening in like 3 weeks. Oh, shit. Riley Green pops it. Ah, that's the third out. Oh, never mind. That's an error by the left fielder. He dropped it. I just want news. Like, I just want news to talk about. Like, I don't even care when the season starts. I just want news. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to stream next week because I'm not going to be able to do a bunch of these Tigers games because of my work schedule. So, like, I have no idea what I'm going to stream about next week. Like, I have to miss Monday, Tuesday. I can do Wednesday, Thursday, and I have to reevaluate Friday and Saturday. I have to look at those days. But I'm missing some days. It's going to suck. Here's Torkelson with 1 on and 2 out. Let's see. Maybe he's got another homer in him. Yeah, the pick-off attempt. Nothing going. Yeah, Burrow would have definitely got that. Yeah, you already said that, Allison. You don't need to say it again. Yeah, Patriots going 1-0. Mid-team. We're gonna expose them. We might beat them so bad that their head coach gets fired. That'll be the third out. Well, okay, now it's the third out of the inning. Let's head to the bottom of the third. The score is still 2-0 Tigers, so we'll see if the Tigers can hold it here. It'll be Abrams, Call, and Thomas. Abrams, Call, and Thomas here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 Tigers. Commercial break. We'll unmute it as soon as we possibly can. It's storming here. What's up, Amir? Well, it's Florida, you know. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of them people, the Eagles. I am kind of afraid of the running quarterback in my team's history with running quarterbacks, though, so that kind of might fuck us up, to be honest. But anyway. We got 2 coaches fired last year, I believe. I think Lane Kiffin got fired versus the Patriots. after the Patriots game, and I think we also got we definitely got the Colts coach fired. We got Frank Reich fired. And I think after the Jets game, we got one of their coaches fired. I think a coordinator, but I won't swear to that. Yeah, Florida, it'll be nice and storming. It's a crazy place Florida is. We're waiting for the bottom of the third to get underway. It's a commercial break, sadly. When it does pop out, and it'll be Abrams, Call, and Thomas against Alex Faedo. Bottom of the third, 2-0. Tigers leading. So where will Tim Anderson be traded to? Where do we think? It's under rain pretty quick. Yeah, it sounds like Florida, what I've heard it described as. The Lions? I think they'll beat the Chiefs because I don't know if the Chiefs are going to be as ready to go as the Lions will be when the season starts. I think the Lions will be a better right away team than the Chiefs will be. We'll see, though. Like, I think the Lions will start off as good as they're going to be next year. Unless they have a bad start, then they'll probably get it going. I have a really weird feeling about that. Because their offense started, their offense was never bad, like, at any point last year. Except for when, like, everybody got hurt for, like, 2 weeks there. But their offense came out of the gate scoring, like, 40 a game. But they were giving up 50 a game, so losing. Didn't they score 30 for like 3 straight weeks? Just like the first time they didn't score 30 a game was the Patriots, and that's because they scored 0. Yeah, AFC East is the best division. One away on a quick ground out. Abrams quickly got out there, so quick I couldn't even announce it. Now it's 0-1 to Call. Yeah, Ravens are going to be scary. Everyone stays healthy. That's a scary team. 0-2 now on Call. He's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Yeah, he's doing the basketball game. Of course he is. If you want to watch basketball tonight, make sure you check out the Sports Critic. He'll be covering the Lakers Nuggets, I believe. Uh-oh. And that'll be a quick fly out. Should be the second out of the inning. And it is 2 away.
2 up, 2 down in the Washington third. Riley Green in center field.
Lakers winning tonight. Yeah. Lakers winning the rest of the games. Exactly, Jalen. Jalen knows. Jalen's cooking right now with gas. All right. Here's Thomas now, who has the lone hit of the game for the Nationals. Hopefully we can get him out this time. By the way, thank you to everyone who's left a like on the stream. I don't know how many we're at. I'm guessing 17. But if you haven't dropped one yet, help us out. See if we can get to the like goal. No, they're sticking with the Commanders. I know the Washington Burrows is a good name, but I haven't heard anything about changing their name. They should. Red Wolves is a sweet name. Ball 1, 1-1 count. I got the Lakers because LeBron's on the Lakers. And he's better than that Joker guy. Than Jokic. Actually, I'm not going to talk shit about that guy. Never mind. I rescind all the stuff I just said about him. He's really good. Is he the one that's Serbian and has big-ass Serbian brothers? 24? Hell yeah, Jody. I appreciate that, everyone. Thank you very much. We hit the like goal. Good looking out. Like, he's got them obviously mobbed up Serbian brothers. Like, well, allegedly. Is that the right guy? Anyway, good inning, another one for the Tigers. They go quickly there. I really didn't even notice. Lane got called out on strikes. Faedo's pitching pretty well here through 3. We'll go to the top of the 4th. It'll be Ibanez, Scope, and Cabrera. Ibanez, Scope, and Cabrera due up here in the top of the 4th. And so some good news for the Tigers fans. Tarek Skubal, I believe his throwing session went really well I think it was yesterday he had a throwing session, and it went really, really well. Things are progressing nicely. I think they think a rehab's coming soon for him. like sooner rather than later for Tarek. I think he's like ahead of schedule because again, every time he's thrown, every time he's like worked out, every time he's progressed, there's been zero hitch. Like his arm feels really good. Everything's really like working along, coming along nicely. It's basically the best news possible with Tarek Skubal the entire way through. I don't think Casey Mize will pitch this year for the Tigers because I think they've kind of just went, he's going to take a year to recover. You know, better safe than sorry. Plus, I think they want to rework his mechanics. We all know, we've all seen the famous Pedro Martinez clip where Pedro basically was like, yeah, he's going to get Tommy John if he doesn't fix that. And I think Pedro even described the type of Tommy John that he was going to get where his arm gets too loose because the way he's straining it, he's going to like loosen it up too much. Because again, there's two types of Tommy John. You can have the one that Turnbull had where it's completely kind of, you rupture it. Or you can get the one that, you know, Mize had where it just becomes like a very blown out butthole. You know, you just gotta get some surgery to get it fixed up. Shouldn't have been doing whatever you were doing back there with that elbow there, Casey.
Here in Washington, game 2 of this 3-game set. Tigers won last night 8-6.
You get Roethlisberger. I think that's kind of what happened to Roethlisberger, but we all know how he damaged his elbow. Here's the first pitch to Ibanez. It'll be strike one. I'm just trying to think about how much Big Ben was doing that to blow his elbow out.
Ground ball to short. CJ Abrams.
That'll be a ground out there. Ibanez grounds out to start off the inning, 1 away. Here's Scope. Like, Jesus, dude. You don't have like, what was he doing? He ruined his elbow, not from, you know, it's probably in collaboration with throwing a football 100,000 times in his life. That'll be strike one to Scope, who has a single today.
You and I were asking the clubbies earlier today, what do you do with that rocking chair? And they said, oh, we ship it back to Detroit.
Hey, look at that. Base hit for Miguel Cabrera. Wrong guy. That's Jonathan Scope, actually. He's got another hit. He's 2 for 2.
Singles for Jonathan Scope.
Scope, your ass should not have taken that big of a turn at first base. What are you doing? I swear to God, they almost just thought about getting him out at first. Like, the infielders were all making a move to, like, maybe go get him at first. And I was just thinking, like, oh, man, you know how embarrassing that shit would have been if he'd have just got, like, caught at first base like that? Anyway, here's Miguel Cabrera now with the runner at first and 1 away. So hopefully he doesn't hit this on the ground, because if so, we'll be heading to the bottom of the 4th. No offense to Miggy or anything, or Scope. You know, it is what it is. Some guys are a little slow. Yeah, no, Scope's 2 for 2. Good game for Scope. Just really hope Miggy doesn't hit this on the ground. 1-0 for Cabrera. But even if he strikes out, that's much better than anything, or flies out, whatever. It'd be hard not to record Miggy's at-bats if you were at a game. And you're kind of like aware of what's going on. Even if you're a Nats fan, you're probably like, you know, I'll be honest, this is kind of cool getting to watch this, even if he doesn't really do anything. I hope they have juice balls for him, because it's like, man, he's never going to hit anything exciting if you don't fucking pump up them baseballs. Ball 3, 3-1.
3-1 to him.
One away, top of the 4th, runner at first, the runner's Scope, so please, whatever happens, don't hit it on the ground. Blue Jays just tied it. I thought the Blue Jays were getting destroyed. Ah, damn it. They got all day to do this. That was a really nice play at second base, though. That was a nice play by Abrams at short. That was a really nice play. They didn't need to do all that, but it was a nice play regardless. It'll be Smith, Meneses, and Candelario. Smith, Meneses, and Candelario. 2, 3, and 4, bottom of the 4th. You know, double play. I was led to believe that the Blue Jays were getting eviscerated. But they were basically getting beat so bad they were being considered to be kicked out of the league. That's what who said that? Was it you, Seth? Who said that your Orioles were committing a genocide against the Blue Jays? Yeah. Well, it's tied now. They tied it up with 2 at 2. Looks like your total victory has been vanquished. Anyways, it's the bottom of the 4th coming up. It's still 2-0 Tigers. We'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Nationals due up. It'll be Smith, Meneses, I hope I'm saying his name right, and Candelario. They do get true. It is 2 birds fighting. Hope you know I'm just messing with you, Seth. Just because I like how you came in and it was just such an innocuous. Seth was like, man, we're destroying the Blue Jays. It's 2-0. And me and I think Lions Planet immediately just kind of looked at it and went, what do you mean destroying? It's 2-0. It's just, and now it's like stuck in my head of like such an innocuous score being like somebody getting beat up really bad. Oh yeah, we killed them. What was the final score? 10-9. It's just like, what about them? Don't worry about them 9 runs. We scored 10. They had nothing. Dude, this football. Yeah, you know. Yeah, we murdered them. What was the final score? 14-7. Oh, you guys are dangerous. Anyway, that'll be strike 1 for Smith. Here's the pitch, and that'll be fouled away. Quickly 0-2 now on the number 2 hitter. The irony, right? Do you think players ever feel really stupid when they swing at a bad pitch? Or do you think some guys just go, oh, well, it happened? Like I always wonder about that. 1 and 2. Like, they're just like, oh, fuck, man, that's on fucking TV. It's just like they're not really upset about getting out, but it's just more like they just, you know, like less than the getting out. It's just like they whiffed at a slider a foot off the plate, and now they're just like, son of a bitch, that's on TV. That's on my tape for forever. What's up, Yep? Yep, nope. Gotta go to Chili's tomorrow night for your cleaning shift, and I gotta go home and head back for my dish shift because it's my turn to close out. I wouldn't mind because it's extra money. There's gonna be tons to do. Yeah, that's all. Oh, hey, 1 away. Tigers get a fly out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, that's always rough, Kevin. But hey, money's money, right? I'm working 5 days next week. I'm pretty excited. What up? Ball 1. That's go over shortstop. Wait, what happened? I missed it. Oh, yeah, Javi. Yeah, I wonder. Javi don't care. I don't think he gives a shit. I don't think he feels anything about swinging at a foot off the plate. He's like, sometimes you miss the ball. Like, sometimes the move. That'll be a foul ball. 1 and 2. 1 away here in the inning. The hitter is Meneses. Cool last name. Meneses. I thought he was Egyptian. Then we found out he's from Mexico. So I was like, damn, that's a cool ass last name. Where's that from? And I was like, that's got to be Egyptian. And then I seen his first name was like Joey, and I was like, well, that's probably not correct. And then I thought Greek. And then it was just his, and he's from Mexico. 2 and 2. You can say I was just a little thrown off, you know.
It was interesting when Dina was mentioned. I remember that it was her birthday back in 2017. I didn't realize it. Obviously, I got to the ballpark.
It's mainly the Meneses just sounds Greek. Look at the way that shit's spelled. Meneses. That's 100% the last name of every Greek person, or like just, you know, if you ever met a Greek, that's, you know, kind of how their names sound. Hey, gets him to swing and a miss. 2 down in the inning. Good start here for Faedo. 3 2/3. He's got 4 strikeouts, giving up a singular hit, so pretty good. Hasn't walked anybody, knock on wood. Knock on glass, knock on whatever substance keeps everything safe.
Just tell them a little bit about what we do and what the Tigers, how they prepare for a game. Because, you know,
It's Jamer Candelario.
what time the players get there and what it takes to get ready.
Ball one.
Yeah, and I thought Joey Winston, Jason Fuller did an excellent job of answering those questions. Truthfully, heartfelt
2-0 Tigers lead.
questions. Fans a little bit more insight of who they are as human beings.
Oh, that's gone.
Blast by Candelario.
Son of a bitch.
Out of here.
Boo.
Comes back to burn his old club. His 6th homer of the year. Comes with 2 away in the 4th.
Boo. Never could do that in Detroit. Boo. Well, it's 2-1 now after the trader hits a home run.
And that's got to fire him up. Here's a little change.
I'm just kidding.
It's right over the heart of the plate.
Good hit by Candelario. Bad pitch. He threw that right down the middle. I mean, there was really only one way that was going if he hit it. It was, you know, good piece of hitting.
Right field.
390.
1-run game now. Tigers are going to have to get that run. Let's see if they can get the run back in the bottom half. Or in the top half of the 5th. Just got to finish the inning now. 0-1 for Dickerson.
Chip, you like the change up there. Just the location. Just
Can't believe Candelario would do this to us. Strike 2.
Bit Alex Faedo in the loss to Seattle. He only surrendered 3 runs, but he gave up a couple of bombs.
Feels so dirty that he did that. Well, he can die happy now. He homered off us. I guess that meant a lot. Anyway, 0-2 count for Dickerson. He's 0 for 1. Let's see if we can make him 0 for 2, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Well, now he's giving up runs, so that kind of sucks for Fido's line. No, he hit decent amount of homers in Detroit. That's a foul ball. We'll see another pitch.
40 games with a calf injury. So Washington
It's just all his home runs would always come like late in the season. Which is like, he'd be at like 3 heading into July. And then like from July to September end, he'd hit like 14 and end around 20. You know what I mean? Like 17 through 20, somewhere around there.
all there in on the hands of Dickerson at 96.
So it was always this weirdly consistent amount, but like, you know, just kind of like weirdly paced. Another foul ball. Counter remain 0-2.
It's a good sign for Tigers fans.
2 down in the inning.
But Dickerson is making it work.
And another foul ball by Dickerson. You get it? His last name has
To see him elevate
the word dick in it.
around the letters on that chest and see if you
I'd have made fun of Dickerson in school.
7th pitch of the at-bat.
Oh,
It's lifted to center field.
that'll be a fly ball.
He's under it.
And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning.
Candelario strikes gold.
Mainly just because his last name would have been something that immature me wouldn't have been able to not make fun of. Haas, Rogers, and Vierling. Haas, Rogers, and Vierling. 8-9-1. 8-9-1 due up in the top of the 5th. Tigers give up a run to make it 2-1. So they have a pretty slim 1-run lead. Let's see if they can add to it to make things feel a little bit safer. Top of the 5th coming up. That's fine. Jamer hit a home run. It's baseball. Guys always try to do a little better against their former teams. It's just like the way it goes. Plus, there's no real bad blood with Jamer. We just didn't like. We just went a different direction, and you know, I think he didn't want to resign either. So it's not like it's. I don't think there's literally any bad blood with him. Shit just didn't work out at the end for him. Hell, we could actually use him as a third baseman right now. He's hitting better than all of our third basemen combined. I mean, I like honestly, I think he's hitting like 260 or like 253 or something like that with 4, maybe 5 home runs now. A good amount of doubles. I think he was one of the people though that really didn't like Comerica Park. I think he fully believed that had he played in a smaller stadium, I think he's one of them people that blame his lack of power numbers on the stadium that he was stuck in, like Castellanos does. Which is fine. That makes sense. It's kind of a big ass, you know, especially if you're a righty, that stadium's like not kind. Or a lefty, like Candy was a lot.
big money encounter. Patrick Corbin was the winning pitcher when Washington
All right,
won their World
Corbin's
Series
now.
championship in 2019. That's the starting lineup with 3 men retired. Everybody else outside of Victor Robles is somewhere else. Corbin only
You like Matt Vierling? Yeah, everyone likes Vierling. Here's Haas to start it off. He takes ball 1 up high. Top 5 now in the game. 2-1, Tigers lead it. Corbin back to work. And that'll be strike 2, or strike 1 to Mr. Haas. 1-1 count. Thanks for everybody tuned in this afternoon. Sadly, I won't be able to cover the game tomorrow, but I'm going to make a community post about all that this afternoon, about my schedule for the upcoming week. So, not a big deal. Hey, we're up at 24 likes. If you haven't dropped a like on the stream, consider doing so. It helps the stream out a ton. Might get a few more people in here as well. Hey, that'll be a base hit by Haas. Candy hit a solo homer. All right, Haas gets on. So 1 on, nobody out. Good way to start off the inning. How close do you guys think we can get to 30 likes? You guys think you can get it to within 1 or 2? We'll find out. Nope. That's always a fun thing it does. Wants me to... Oh.
Big part of the field where that cursive W is. But his rhythm and timing allowed him to recognize that pitch early and catch it out in front.
Had to refresh my feed.
So a lot of times when you hear guys talk about I'm thinking right center, that's just to put your body in a good position so you can stay square to the plate.
There we go.
Which actually gives you an opportunity to
all good.
The off-speed pitches, put yourself in a position to be able to handle both.
Hopefully the audio is still a good mix for everybody. Sounding good. But yeah, sometimes my work might interfere with games. For the most part, it shouldn't, but every so often it might, and I'll just have to miss those. 2-1 count for Jake Rogers with the runner at first and nobody out.
Rogers grounded to third his first time.
Sorry about that. I do apologize. I feel bad, but life happens. We'll cover every game we can here on the channel, but won't be 162. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 now. Rogers the hitter. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to the third baseman, if I'm not mistaken, in his first at-bat. Corbin's up at 56 pitches right now, so his pitch count's in pretty good shape. Hasn't really had any stress since the first inning, really. And that wasn't even really a stressful inning. He just gave up a 2-run bomb. Full count now for Jake Rogers. Boom, boom, boom. You hate the Blue Jays? Fair enough. They're in your division. That makes sense.
Line drive, center field, Alex Cawley.
And that'll be... 60 will be okay to cover. Yeah, I'll do as many as I can. But I only really know 2 weeks in advance. For example, like on the following week, though, I can do every game. Like, it's one of them things. So like next week, I'm probably have to miss almost every game. I have to look at my schedule again. But Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be good. And then I believe that Sunday I should be good. But tomorrow I'm going to miss Monday, Tuesday. Like if they were day games, I would be able to cover all the day games. But I'm like doing closing stuff next week. 1 out in the inning, 1-0 count for Matt Vierling. He swings and misses at a pitch down low. That'll be strike 2. Yeah, I know. It is what it is, though. For the most part, I should be only missing day games if they happen.
Talks about getting on plane and staying down and through the baseball, which that's old school, kind of creates some backspin. And that's how that ball was able to leave the yard to right center field yesterday.
This one in the air to right.
You have to work 4 to 8. Nice.
Haas thought about
And Haas thought about going to second on the flyout, but he's back to first base. One away, runner at first. Tigers maybe could use Baez to like blast one here or something to put the Tigers into a more competitive situation. We'll see.
Valley Sports app. It's presented by T-Mobile.
2-1 Tigers lead. Bottom of the top of the fifth. 2 away.
Baez digs in for the third time today. He is fly to
Haas the runner on first. Corbin trying to keep the damage to what it is. Here's the pitch. That'll be the third out of the inning. Yep, Baez grounds out. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. We'll see Ruiz, Vargas, and Abrams 7-8 or 6-7 and 8, 6-7-8. Ruiz, Vargas, and Abrams in the inning. Let me see something. View schedule. Tigers. Yeah, because tomorrow's game it's a commercial break right now. We'll unmute it as soon as possible. Tomorrow's 1:35. I won't be able to do that one. Monday is 7:40. Then I work till 10. Tuesday, I think it's a very similar situation. I work till 9. Oh, I could probably do some of the Tigers game, actually. I could come in and finish the Tigers game on Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, I can cover the game. That's no problem. Friday, 6:40. No, I'll miss that one. And then Saturday, I work 2 to 10. So. But then, like, the next week, it's like I go to the 28th, which is Sunday. I work till 11:30. No problem. Tuesday, I work till 11:30. No problem. So, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, we'll be fine. We'll get through it. Have to miss a few games next week, but it is what it is. He has been swinging and hitting on the first pitch. Oh, Baez, yeah, he's what you would call a free swinger for the most part. If he feels like swinging, he's going to take massive rips at the ball. Kind of, if you remember Vladimir Guerrero Sr., he swings kind of similar to that style. There's like 2 philosophies, patience, and then there's like free swingers who just swing at whatever. If it's near the zone, they're going to rip at it, and like, you know. Typically, though, those guys are like very dangerous hitters, though, because they tend to get like Bo Bichette is another good example of a player like that who utilizes it to very good effect. A lot of guys believe that you're going to get a strike on the first pitch no matter what, and like, you know, they're probably right. What, 90% of the time? Because most pitchers are trying to throw first pitch strikes. Hey, that should be the first out of the inning, first pitch, and that's a ground out. See what I mean? So 9 times out of 10, you swing at the first pitch, you're probably going to make contact with it because it's going to be in the strike zone. You just got to be right on what's coming. You won't be on the stream. I will be on the live stream Friday 26th against the White. Nice. Like I said, Tuesday, I think I could pop in and make it. Game starts at 7:40, so. Yeah, I'll make the Tuesday game. I'll be a little late, but I should be live by Tuesday at like 9:10. Well, they show drag bunt, but nothing to it.
Yeah, I've really been enjoyed watching him kind of navigate through this Nationals lineup. His ability to change.
All right, so I'll miss Monday, some of Tuesday, cover Wednesday, Thursday, miss Friday and Saturday. That's not too bad. 2-0 count, though. This isn't a great start to the at-bat with Vargas. 2-1 now as he fouls the pitch away.
Also like the way he's moving his fastball around the strike zone. He's keeping some fastballs in to both lefties and righties. He's elevated a few fastballs up.
One away here in the inning. Ugh, ball 3. Not good, not good. I want to stand up first.
hit to left.
God damn it. That'll be a base hit for the Nats. 1 on, 1 out. Tigers could use a double play now with Abrams coming up. That might be a little difficult. Abrams runs really well, so good luck to that. This will have to be hit extremely hard if you want to double up Abrams. All right, Fido, mix it up.
Sounds good after the ball game, doesn't it?
Hit ball 1. All right, that's ball 1.
I'm pretty full right now still.
TJ Abrams up at the plate. Fido, the pitcher. Obviously, they haven't made a change. Ball 2 down low. Not ideal. This puts Abrams in a pretty good situation here for the next couple pitches, at least.
When you can. I just had a hard time pushing away from the table. This is C.J. Abrams, who grounded to second his first time up. Fouls it back. Good-looking young player for.
That'll be 2 and 1.
Abrams came over in the trade from San Diego.
This might be not good. We got to get him out. You don't really like good, like decent power hitters with favorable count. Ah, fuck. Yeah, because shit like that'll happen. That'll be at least a double here for the Nationals. Runner will get to second, the third. They'll have to hold him. So it'll be second and third now with 1 away. Tigers could really use a quick pop out here. Call is up now. Pop out or strikeout would be really sweet. Here comes call. Let's see if Fido can pitch out of this jam without losing the lead and giving up the lead. Eesh, not good. Tigers could use a break.
Infield has moved in for Detroit against Alex Call.
All right.
To the right his first time up.
Strike 1. Oh, wow. I didn't actually think they'd call that a strike. That should have been a ball. That was really outside. Should be 0 and 1 or 1-0, but it's 0 and 1. Kind of a bogus call. Fido, ground ball. Runner will have to hold at third. All right, good job there to get the out. 2 down now. Tigers could just use any form of an out here with the top of the lineup due up. Unfortunately, Thomas is up. We have to hope that Thomas doesn't decide to bash one into a base hit because that could, again, make it 3-2. Have to hope that we can get another out here and avoid what is a pretty disaster situation. So, 2 on, 2 out.
One more big one to get. It's Lane Thomas. He's been hot. 1 for 2 so far today. Able to hold up. 1-0.
And doing this streak that he's on right now, especially this home run criteria that he's on in the month of May.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to watch players work the count, but, you know, everyone has different philosophies to it. Ah, shit. And that'll be 2. And it's 3-2 Nats. Tigers give up the lead here in the bottom of the 5th, and it kind of, you know, that was pretty easy to see happening. Not exactly a good inning for Fido here, as the Nats put across 2 more to make it 3-2. Oh, let's see if we can take the lead back. Start seeing some offense now from the boys. A little bit of a mound visit going on here. A little bit of a talk for Fido with Smith due up now. Maybe we can get a quick out here. Ugh, kind of an ugly inning for Fido here. Holton warming up. Kind of figured Holton would be the long relief guy today. All right, let's hope we can get it going. Just got to get an out.
One of those young guys that attacks the
3-2 should be a very comebackable score for the Tigers.
This is Dominic Smith. Has struck out and popped out.
Pickoff attempt, nobody home. Runner at first, 2 away. Nationals put 2 across this inning to take a 3-2 lead. Smith digs in, looking to extend the inning and keep the damage going. Fouls it away, it'll be 0-1. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in. Make sure you press like if you're enjoying the stream and just watching along, not feeling like chatting. That'll be your form of contribution, if you will. It helps the stream out anyway. Appreciate it if you can help out. Thank you very much. Here's the 0-1. Fouled it away. It was looks like a 95-mile-an-hour fastball at the top of the zone. Gets fouled back, so it'll go to 0-2. Runner has to retreat back to first base. That'll be a foul ball. Stayed alive. Fouled off a pretty nice pitch there from Faedo.
Smith has enjoyed his time in Washington. He was with the Mets a year ago.
Done a net.
Came here to the Nationals, had a chance to play every day. Starting to thrive a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. Ball outside. Now it's 1-2.
With a heavy heart.
Tigers need just an out to stop this inning.
Baby daughter.
Nice. Cool. Ball 2 way outside. Faedo might be done after this inning. I think he's gassed.
With a tie-dye glove and his daughter's name Sky on the webbing of it, or on the fingers of it. A tribute to her. In the air to left field.
Popped it up into left field. Should be the third out of the inning. Haas is in a weird shadow, but he makes the play anyway. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Have to mute the audio, or top of the 6th rather. Top of the 6th. Top 6 coming up. It'll be Green, Torkelson, and Ibanez. Green, Torkelson, and Ibanez due up in the top of the 6th. Tigers trail 3-2. Nats have a 3-2 lead. Tigers, maybe let's see a little bit of a comeback. Yeah, please don't repeat yourself. Next time you do that, I'll remove you for spamming. I believe you said that at least. Yeah, that's like the 3rd. Yeah, you just say the same thing over and over again. This is your official warning. Do it again and you're gone. If I didn't read it the first time, I read it and I just went, okay. There's nothing really to respond. I don't really believe you're a real person, Allison. I'm pretty sure you're just one of the trolls who regularly populate this channel. Because like most of the trolls, you don't really engage with any form of reality. You just say some nonsense and just kind of spam it over and over again. See what I mean? They have no response to what I just said. It's just, they're not even going to acknowledge that I said anything. It's just going to be nothing to it. Like I'm not even dealing with a human being. See? Just nothing there. See what I mean? There's nothing actually being said. Anyway, innings back on. See if the Tigers can do anything at the plate here. Riley Green digs in.
That was his homer last night in the 6th inning.
That'll be called ball 1. Just missed.
Green, Torkelson, and Ibanez here in the 6th. 1-1 now to Green.
And that's strike one.
Yeah, but just take a look at the hot zone in the last 19 games here. The damage that he's done. It's not a lot of
1 and 2.
hold areas. And even balls that are off the plate away, balls that are even up and out of the strike
Anyway, what's everyone up to?
major
Everyone's awful quiet.
as well. His teammates
1-2 count.
the ball looks like a
And Green strikes out, 1 away.
right now.
Not exactly a good start to an inning where you just gave up the lead in the bottom half.
The 6 with a
Yeah,
bunt
but
out.
Corbin can be a tough lefty on lefty matchup for you. He's got two pitches. He's got a sinking fastball that's going to run in on the hands of Riley, and then he's going to throw that slider there down and away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of you. You're annoying. Stop watching my channel. You're a weirdo.
Strike zone starts maybe in a third to Riley
You,
Green, then it
you
runs
just go on
the
like different
plate.
accounts.
Spencer Torkelson looks at strike one. He's 1 for 2 today. And the reason the Tigers have 2 runs after the first
It's
inning
fucking
bomb,
weirdo.
they traveled 401 feet.
Yeah, I got rid of that person. Just a weirdo. Hey, Torkelson has a base hit. There we go. 0-1 single. Puts a runner on. 1 out. And here comes Ibanez. Maybe he's got a little bit of pop in him. He's been kind of quiet lately.
Putting in, creating this consistent bat.
See if he's refound some groove or some pop.
He's just been getting rewarded because of the rhythm and timing that he's hitting with. That ball gets a little bit deeper.
1 on, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Tigers trail 3-2.
And while he's been locked in,
Corbin pitching pretty well today. Tigers haven't really been able to get anything going since the first inning, so it'll be down low, ball 1.
Ibanez. He's grounded out twice. Tigers trying to bounce back. Washington scored 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th to grab the lead. Ibanez down.
Fouled it away. It'll be 1-1.
1-1 to Andy Ibanez.
Corbin has done a good job of adjusting.
Bum, bum. Game's moving by at a pretty good speed. We're already in the top of the 6th, and we're an hour and 15 minutes through. Well, probably a little over that, actually. Hour and 16 minutes.
With his fastball and his secondary pitches.
Reaches
Ah.
out softly to right. And a
Ah,
sliding
damn it.
by Lane Thomas.
Nice sliding catch by Lane Thomas. Don't really know if it was 100% needed, but he did make a nice play, so 2 away. 2 out, 1 on.
Nice plays by this Nationals outfield. And here's another great play.
Tigers could use something here from Scope.
Making that play.
Hey, maybe Scope will hit a home run or something.
Good jump on that ball coming in. That's smooth.
Or some of that old power we haven't seen in 2 years.
Looked like a Maglio special there.
2 outs for Jonathan Scope.
Ball 1.
Scope singled in the 2nd and again in the 4th. His first multi-hit game of the year. Fouls
That'll be 1-1 now for Scope.
Scope and Torkelson are the only Tigers. with
Scope is
multi-hit
2 for 2 today, so maybe he's got a third hit somewhere in there.
Yeah, Scope looks really good against Corbin. Obviously seeing the ball well. Slider down and in. He pulls it. Almost knocked the left field wall down. And he goes the other way. Right field. Good approach.
1 and 2.
Cut and a miss, 1 and 2. Corbin's pitch count is under control, isn't it?
Yeah, he really has settled in.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to pitch the 7th and 8th inning, too, based on the way his pitch count looks. Ah, damn it.
To end the inning.
Scope strikes out to the surprise of probably nobody. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Nationals lead 3-2. 3-2 Nats lead. Meneses, Candelario, and Dickerson. 3-4-5 for the Nats. 3-4-5. Meneses, Candelario, and Dickerson due up in the bottom of the 6th. We'll see if the Tigers can get them quickly and maybe do some damage in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Commercial break, though. Hey, we hit 30 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. We actually hit the 30 like mark. I appreciate that very much. Good looking out. Very kind, very kind. Huh. Just waiting for everything to get back on. Oh, well, that's fun. Holton will come in to pitch for the Tigers. I would assume that they're making a pitching change, so it'll be Tyler Holton, the new pitcher for the Tigers, in the bottom of the 6th. Hey, look at that. The game's back on. That was pretty quick. 31. Hey, there we go. 31's always a good number, too. Appreciate that, everyone. Here's Holton.
Earlier this week, in fact, on Thursday, got a personalized tour of the Capitol thanks to the generosity of U.S. Senators Debbie Stabenow and Gary Peters from the great state of Michigan, guys. You know, he said, you're meeting senators is a personalized tour. This is a bucket list trip.
Looks like the Tigers are going, I don't know, Harley. It's only the 6th inning. Do you consider what makes you think that?
And he gets the 6th inning in a wall-side windows pitching change in replace of Alex Faedo.
Well, you're going to see 2 different fastballs.
All right, we'll see Holton. We'll see what he can do tonight. He's been pretty solid when he's had to come in. Been pretty good in the long relief role. Been getting better each time he's come out. They'll call that strike 1 to Meneses, even though I think that kind of missed. All right, nah, you're not welcome here. I'll just do it that way. That'll be a check swing. Did he go? And they'll say he did. Strike 2. 0-2 now on Meneses. And that'll be strike 3. So down on strikes he goes. 1 away here to start off the bottom of the 6th. And here comes Candelario, who's responsible for one of the 3 runs, who, you know, he's got that solo homer today. Hopefully we can keep him contained here. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but he only bats once an inning, like once every so often. Other guys can probably get it going. Plus, like, once they pull the pitcher, I'm sure they'll pinch hit, scope out.
Candelario got Washington on the board in the 4th.
Here's Candelario. Takes ball 1. And that'll be the... Oh, nice play by Haas in left field. Sliding catch there by Eric Haas. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. And now up is Dickerson. Alrighty here. Let's see if we can get Mr. Dickerson out. Goofy name. Fun last name, but, you know, ultimately kind of weird. Ah, shit. That'll be a ground rule double. Ball bounces over the wall, goes up for 2, so that'll be a ground rule double. So Dickerson standing at 2nd now. Let's see if we can strand him there. Here's Ruiz with the runner at 2nd and 2 away. Now the Nationals threaten to make this a 4-2 game. Hopefully the Tigers can contain everything and you know, prevent this run from scoring. Not good.
Hitting catcher batting from the right side against Tyler Holton.
Strike 1.
A cutter at 88.
Ruiz put together some really good at bats last night. Big fly, pull side from the left-handed side. Couple of walks. Seeing the ball well right now. It's going to be important for Holton.
Here's the 0-1.
Make him uncomfortable.
Fisted to right.
Ah, fuck. Another base hit in the right. That'll get the run in. But they got the guy at 2nd. He's out. But it'll be 4-2 regardless because they get the run across, so that's the more important thing. 4-2 now Nats lead, so the Tigers are starting to fall behind pretty good here. 4-2 Nats take the lead. Tigers probably could use some runs here in the top of the 7th. Carl Edwards Jr. is going to pitch now. Carl Edwards Jr. is going to now pitch for the Nationals whenever the game pops back on. It'll be Cabrera, Haas, and Rogers, unless somebody gets pinch hit for. Cabrera, Haas, and Rogers here in the top of the 7th. Shit. Tigers need to score 3 runs here or get a couple runs or something here. Just something going to stay in this game. It's 4-2 now. Nats have doubled their lead. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, now we're in the commercial break, just waiting for the game to come back on. What are you guys all up to, huh? You enjoying your sunny afternoons? The day started off cold. When I went disc golfing this morning, or like around noon, from like noon to 2, it was cold as shit. The game was windy. It was like 55 degrees. And like as soon as I finished, I like started walking back home. And the goddamn sun popped out. It started getting really, like I was wearing this and like sweatpants and I started like getting really hot. I was like, God damn it. I got duped again. I should have waited until after the stream and then went disc golfing, and then I could have had a really nice weather. Instead, I played in this miserable windy game. Still shot 3 under, but it wasn't my best performance. Just kind of waiting for the game to get going. Again, it'll be new pitchers, so maybe the Tigers can get something going off of bullpen. We do much better off bullpen than we do starting pitching, so, you know, maybe something's got to give. Anyway, Cabrera, Haas, and Rogers to face the new pitcher. But this guy's got pretty solid numbers. That 708 OPS tells a story, though. Not sure what everything means. We'll see how the Tigers do, though. They've been kind of hit and miss at the plate today. A couple guys are doing really well, but then everyone else just kind of seems like they're not seeing it well. That'll be called strike 1 for Cabrera. That'll be ball 1. Ball 2 outside.
For Washington, he lasted 6 innings and recorded by striking out Jonathan Scope to end the 6th his 1,500th career strikeout.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled it away. It'll go to 2-2. What's got you guys motivated this evening? 3-2 now. Pitch gets away from the catcher, though. Not a big deal with no one on base.
The other 3, Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, and Gio Gonzalez. Good company. Sure is.
And here's the full count offering from Edwards Jr. That's ball 4. Cabrera walks, so that's very good. Good for the Tigers. Now we got 1 on and nobody out to start the 7th. Miguel Cabrera will get pinched ran for, I would assume. My guess is Akil Badu's coming in. Yeah, there's Badu. All right. All right, cool. Maybe we can get a base. Maybe we can get some offense started up here. Here's Eric Haas now with 1 on and nobody out. Maybe we can see a little bit of a Haas bomb. Be pretty sweet. Oh yeah, I forget Badu's from this area, isn't he? He's from like the Baltimore, like weird Baltimore, DC, Maryland area. Always a cool thing. Player gets to come like to like that. I think he's specifically from like the Baltimore area, but like I'm pretty sure it's like the DMV area is like a thing or whatever they like DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Swaying and a
There's some like tight homies or something in that group.
In an 0-2 count. Edwards probably going to throw a breaking ball. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Bad time for Akil Baddoo to try to steal a base. That's foul.
And that'll be fouled away. The count will go, or will stay 0-2.
Maybe Edwards thinking along the same lines because he throws that good fastball at 95 miles per hour. Keep an eye on
Dun dun. Let's see what the pitch is. Here's the offering. It'll be ball outside, 1-2 now. Never know with umpires. You always want to be careful. Sometimes them pitchers might get called strike for no reason. Hey, what's up, R2? Yeah, I did say that right. I feel good. What's up, R2? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's up high for ball 3, or ball 2 rather. Baddoo takes second base on a pass ball. So now we have a runner in scoring position with nobody out and a 2-2 count. So maybe Haas can just get a base hit here and put this within 1.
Look at the pitch here. You can see that two-seam fastball gets away from Ruiz, the catcher there, to allow Baddoo to move up 90 feet.
All right, 2-2 count.
Eric Costo, you really want to move the runner to third base, so you want to use the right part of the diamond.
Oh, Jesus, what did he just swing at? Yeah, that was stupid, Haas.
Yeah, there's no
Oof.
question he helps here on this fastball at the top of the strike zone. Not a pitch that you can really move the runner
Can't swing at that, man.
to third base. And you see that two-seam fastball up and in. And as hitters continue to chase that pitch, given that it's the
There's a meeting at the mound going on.
tough to get to it at 90.
Looks like McKinstry's going to pinch hit for Jake Rogers. So
Pitching coach Jim Hickey is going to have a word with his reliever, Edwards, because Zach McKinstry has grabbed it back.
yeah, I was going to say there's a reason they were having a meeting, and then they kind of like, I think McKinstry's hitting. So we'll see if Zach McKinstry can get something going here with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Top 7, 1 away, runner at second for the Tigers. So they have a little bit of action brewing here with 4-2 Nats lead.
It's active. Hunter Harvey is warming up.
Let's see if one of our better pickups in the offseason so far this year can maybe have another big hit in him.
Good reason for the confab at the pitcher's mound because Zach McKinstry had a nice night last night.
274 average, 785 OPS, 3 homers, 7 RBI this year. Pretty good little run for McKinstry through 35 games.
I was so impressed with the fact that he was able to hit that ball out the opposite.
Hopefully maybe he can spark something here and get something going for this team.
Tigers would settle for a single here and follows back to the pitch he sees.
Foul ball, 0-1.
And you can see the defense there. Abrams playing a little bit up the middle. Candy's off the
Here's the 0-1. Fouled it away. It'll be 0-2. Well, tipped it into the glove, but, you know, with only 1 strike, it's just a second strike. So 0-2 now on McKinstry. Not exactly idea.
McKinstry zone. He's been really good at shortening up with 2 strikes and just poking that ball to left center field.
Ball up high. Oh, really high, really. He missed pretty bad. 1-2. Fouled it away. Count will remain 1-2. What are you guys all up to this afternoon? You guys having good days? I don't know. It's kind of quiet in here. Everybody good? Chilling? We wait for the 1-2 offering from Carl Edwards Jr. Here's the pitch, and that'll be ball 2 inside.
2-2 to Zach McKinstry.
Good take there.
Matt Vierling waits on
Just got up from an all-day nap. What's up, Kevin? Sounds like a good way to spend a Saturday, really. If you didn't have any big plans or any major things to do. Oh, way high, ball 3. Full count now with the runner at second and 1 away. Yeah, we need a little rally here. We're down 4-2. Got a runner at second, 1 away. Oh, McKinstry flies out to pretty deep right field. That should be enough to get Badu over to third, and he does get to third. But 2 away, runner at third. We'll see if the top of the order can do anything here. Here's Matt Vierling. Maybe he can get a big hit now. All we need is a single. Can the offense find it in them to pick a run up?
Through here in the 7th. Get the Tigers a little closer. They're down 2. Vierling singled and scored in the 1st. He's 1 for 3 today.
And that'll be strike 1. Vierling. And that's not good. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Candelario with a nice little play at 3rd. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th now. Bottom of the 7th, it'll be Vargas, Abrams, and Call. 7-8-9. 7-8-9 here for the Nationals. 4-2. Nats lead. Bleh. Yeah, Candelario also hit a home run in this game, so he's been a nuisance all the way around. But hey, maybe we can get him 1, 2, 3. You know, get Vargas, get Abrams, get called down, and then win the game in the 8th and 9th and save it up. I don't know. Just got to get a quick inning here. Need a 1, 2, 3. They've scored in 3 straight innings. They scored 1 in the 4th, 1 and 2 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th to take a 4-2 lead. So the Tigers really could use a quick inning here. Haven't given up a lot of runs, just could use no more to give up here. Yeah. What is this? I'll play loud. One of their dumb MLB initiatives. It seems like all the people at baseball would be the types to like yell at kids if they were playing too loud. Like, I don't know how believable it is baseball has a play loud initiative. Like football, yeah, that's understood. Damn, this is a long commercial. Oh yeah, it's the 7th inning.
Covers cam. It's the Tigers covering everything. Obanez backhand pick.
Hey, bottom of the 7th now.
How about the infield drawn in? Done at the scope all over it. Tigers pitch.
Is this actually ever gonna end? What the fuck is this?
Tyler Holton working in his 2nd inning.
That'd be strike 1 to the hitter, Vargas.
Gave up a run to make it 4-2. Gets the bottom 3rd of the Washington order here.
And 0-2 on Vargas.
And Alex Call. Eric Haas moves from left to behind the plate. Zach McKinstry stays in the ball game, takes over in left field.
Anyway, back on now. Bottom 7 underway. Holton still pitching.
Line drive to Baez.
Hey, Baez makes a slick little play there. That'll be the 1st out of the inning. Now Abrams is up. 1 away for CJ Abrams, who has a double and a run scored.
A double down the left field line. Washington scored
Here's Monsieur Abrams. A little check swing, little accidental doop-a-doo, and that's the second out of the inning. My golden rule stands strong here. Always swing the bat all the way through. I've never once check swung my whole life.
fly out on a ground out.
Here's call now. Hopefully the Tigers can get him quickly here. They've got 2 quick outs. Basically, I think they've thrown 3 pitches and gotten 2 outs. So, very good start to the inning. Maybe 4.
Will Vest had been warming for Detroit. He appears to be ready when needed. And a first
Strike 1.
break to Alex Call.
Since being recalled from AAA, he's been really good.
Yeah, Will Vest has really found his shit.
Tight slider, late break.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And lines out. There we go. Just what we needed. 1-2-3 inning. Let's hope now we can parlay this into some runs in the top of the 8th. Take the momentum we got now, and let's see if Baez, Green, and Torkelson can maybe tie this game up at 4. 4-2, Nats lead. Top of the 8th coming up. It'll be Baez, Green, and Torkelson. 2, 3, and 4 for the Tigers. Let's see if the good part of their lineup can generate some offense here coming up. Fingers crossed. Top 8, though. One of the last 2 innings to do something. Never really want to run into a team's closer. Those guys are usually pretty solid. Yeah, the heartbeat of the lineup. The heart of the lineup. The dead center, 2, 3, and 4. Uh-oh. I don't think I typed that in right. Nope. Now I got it. Anyway, we'll see Baez, Green, and Torkelson, 2, 3, and 4. Hunter Harvey's coming into pitch. Does anybody know who that is? Hunter Harvey. Not really sure who that is. But anyway, we'll see Baez, Green, and Torkelson. Excuse me. Just waiting for the game to pop back in, really.
It's time for today's Comerica Bank summary. We go
Yeah, I've never heard of him either.
Baseball hosts its 14th annual Armed Forces Day this afternoon.
There we go.
Every year, the
Sorry about
program
that.
Dedicates 2 games on the 3rd Saturday of every May, honoring our armed forces. Program partners with Folds of Honor to collect donations for troops overseas and also help our veterans here at home. Every player wears a jersey with the names of a fallen soldier on his back and help educate him on how important the military is to our country. This event takes donations of all sorts, food and drinks. It's free to everybody, and everybody's encouraged to donate. Plenty of days of activities, and we saw, ceremonial first pitch, national anthem, and just a great day, obviously, and you appreciate seeing that, even though we're here, obviously, in the capital. It's cool to see what's going on back in Northville, so we salute all that those guys are doing.
All right.
Hats off to Northville and their athletic program, and what a wonderful gesture that is. Javier Baez leads off the Tigers' 8th. It'll be Baez, Green, and Torkelson. The Tigers hoping to make a move here against Hunter Harvey. And these are the guys to get it done.
Well, the Tigers going to see Harvey throw a lot of fastballs. That fastball gets up to 100 miles per hour. Got a good curveball. But he likes to put guys away. You can see the grip right there. He puts you away with a split-fingered fastball.
Swing and a miss.
1 and 2 now for Baez.
These are the 3 guys you want up there in the month of May. Collectively, the trio's batting .312 with 6 homers and 24 runs driven in.
Sorry, I just had to take care of something. I apologize.
That's coming into the game today, knowing that Torkelson has homered and driven in 2, the only 2 for the Tigers on the board so far.
This dude's pitch is fast. Yeah, he's got some gas to him. It's 1-2 count. The count hasn't changed. I'm back in now. I apologize. I had to look at something.
Mechanics. You really want to be handsy. Some guys are spread out, but you're just trying to put the barrel of the
Here's
bat on the
pitch.
ball.
And fouled away. The count will remain at 1 and 2.
All the power. Baez got a violent swing.
Top 8 here. Nats lead 4-2. They got a gas thrower in the game.
That's a big swing, but that's what you're going to get with Javier Baez. He's one of those guys that just really doesn't change as much. This is how he feels like he does the most damage.
That'll be ball 2.
That one at 101.
Hopefully the Tigers can find some hits.
His father pitched 9 years in the majors. 6 with California, 3 with Florida. Strike 3.
Yeah.
Inside rail.
That was a bit of a pitcher's call. Baez didn't agree with it. I don't think anybody really would have. That'll be called strike 3. 1 away here in the top of the 8th.
Baez has got a case here. That ball looks like it's way off the plate in. Baez trusting his eyes, but just not getting the call.
Yeah, Baez knew right away. He's like, come on.
Can do. 0 for 3. Takes one inside at 101.
101 miles an hour. That, yeah, he pitches fast is an understatement. Anyway, 1-0 for Green.
Another one inside. 2-0 to Green. Back-to-back triple-digit fastballs from Hunter Harvey.
Well, nobody on. 1 away. Top 8. Fuck. Ground out to the second base. Well, he grounded to the second baseman. 2 away. Now up is here's Spencer Torkelson. Maybe he can get one of them really fast pitches and turn on one. 4-2 Nats lead.
Talking about his bat path and what he's trying to do on fastballs. He's trying to use the big part of the field, but the rhythm and timing allows him to catch that ball out in front off Corbin. Put the Tigers
That's
up
going
2-0.
good.
Just a good swing. Good
May have to blow this in the 9th inning now, or have to, blow a save. Always a difficult task.
Takes a fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Never really want the way you have to, you never really want the way you have to win to be a blown save op. Fouled it away, 0-2.
Foul down the right field line.
Oh, that was almost in play. 0-2.
That's where Torkelson's single went in the 6th. The home run was to left center and traveled 401 feet.
Torkelson is 2 for 3. He's been he's the 2 runs for today, as a 2-run homer to show for it. Oh, and 2 count. 2 down in the top of the 8th, and that'll be fouled away.
And guys, when you're throwing over 100 miles per hour, you're going to get away with some of these mistakes here. That's a fastball right down the middle. And you can see right there, just underneath that baseball.
Here's the 0-2. And probably is the 3rd out of the inning, and it is. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. It'll be the top of the order for the Nationals. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 for the Nats. We'll see how this plays.
Time running out.
Oh, not going good for Detroit. Now they'll have to try to get the 3 runs to take a lead off a closer, which is pretty hard to do. I don't really know who the Nationals closer is, but I'm guessing they have a pretty decent one. So we'll see how it plays. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 1, 2, and 3 for the Nationals to try to extend their lead for their closer. We'll see. They might be safe with what they got. Offense dead today, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the offense is dead this afternoon, so it is what it is on those ends. Just kind of have to, hopefully they come to life, spark something in the 9th. They're a pretty good end of game team, so you always got that going if you're a Tigers fan, but They do sure look dead in trying to score runs anyway. Will Vest still coming in pitch for the Tigers, so that's cool. He's been pretty solid this year. Hopefully he can get him pretty quickly here in the top of the or in the bottom of the 8th. Get us to the 9th inning and see if we can blow it. Well, cause them to blow it rather. we're not in any position to blow anything, or that would require a lead.
Salutes all active duty veterans and their families for their service to our country. Go to MLBtogether.com to learn more about how you can help to serve those.
Yeah, it's been a pretty solid game. Just sucks the Tigers can't seem to score any runs. I'm gonna go grab some soda to drink real quick now it's back on.
Beautiful hats. Love them. A.J. Hinch said they're the best we wear. You get the old English D on a cap like that, and you get a combo that can't be beat. This one up the alley. Cut off by McKinstry, and a leadoff double here in the 8th by Lane Thomas, his 3rd hit of the day.
Yeah, again, we said this national team, they're very aggressive. First pitch swinging. It's a fastball right over the middle of the plate. Short, Thomas gets short, he gets through that ball. Hits it to left center. But look at McKinstry, though, cutting that ball off. Yeah, Thomas gets a double. If that ball gets to the wall, that's a triple.
Now he faces Dominic Smith. And then it will be Joey Meneses for Washington here on the 8th.
All right, I'm back. Oh, damn. I know he doubled. Not exactly a good start.
On the inside edge, Smith didn't agree with
I don't think you guys need any more runs.
pitching change. Will Vest here for the first time since Tuesday against Pittsburgh. When he
But I mean, it doesn't hurt to get some insurance.
Comerica Park.
Certainly doesn't. 0-2 here on Smith. Runner at second, nobody out, bottom of the 8th. And that'll be fouled away. We'll see another 0-2.
Fouled away. Hey, you talked to Will Vest. What's been the biggest difference between now and spring training?
Yeah.
He'll tell you it's about being aggressive.
All right.
Not afraid to pitch to contact. He's been aggressive in the strike zone.
This is
Another foul ball. We'll see another 0-2.
permeates throughout not just the Tigers, but the entire organization.
Kind of feeling like Vest might be is going to have a pretty bad outing right now, but
Making sure you're
we'll remain positive and hope that he has a good one, right?
I mean, yeah, it becomes redundant, but that's exactly why this team has had some success. On both sides, they're controlling the strike zone.
Have to be optimistic.
just hanging in.
Another foul ball. Count will remain 0-2.
Smith 0 for 3 today, 0 for 5 in the series.
Stretching out. Excuse me. Need to stretch out there. Sorry about that.
Smith sends one to left field.
Yeah.
McKinstry is there.
No, McKinstry makes a play, gets the ball in quick enough so the runner can't tag. He has to go back. Runner holds at second, one away here in the 8th.
FanDuel Sportsbook Live bet
But how you doing, Don? Hopefully you're doing well.
before the game, thought it was going to be a high-scoring game, 9.5 at least between the two teams. They've lowered it now to 7.5.
Damn, the pregame total for this was 9.5 runs. I thought 10 runs was coming out of this game. Right now we're at 6.
And then Washington with a solo run in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and then a run in the 6th.
All right, Meneses digs in.
Takes one high and tight.
It'll be ball 1, a little inside.
Twice in an 0 for 3 day.
You have Washington money line. Fair enough. Hopefully the Tigers can upset that and get the win here. Nothing personal, just I'm a Tigers fan, so 1-1.
Slider at 86.
Best to show that kind of confidence, being able to get himself back into counts with that slider.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as he fouls that pitch away.
Had to stay alert. James Rousey, Michael Berdard, 2 of the hitting coaches.
It's always a scary thing when you're in the dugout and somebody fouls it towards you.
got plenty of velo to throw that fastball up and get a swing and miss.
Anyway, Menace is the hitter. Runner at second. 1 away. 1-2 count. And that'll be lined into right field. That should be pretty much able to get the runner over because it's hitting to right. And, oh, they almost had to play at the third. But he gets in there. So that'll be runner at third and 2 away. The Tigers could really use a quick out here. It's buffering. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. I hate the line. I hate when it does that. Josiah Gray versus Joey Wentz. Yeah, that doesn't look good for us. Ball 1. Over the Tigers can get Jamer. 1-0 count. He's 1 for 3 with the homer today. Big part of why they're up 4-2. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
That's a well-located slider there. Susceptible to that pitch. Started on the inner third and allowed it to run in under his hands.
Dude, it's so fucking laggy. I hate this link. Why is it always at the end of games, dude? Fouled it away. It'll be 1-2. Yeah, it's just one game. I wouldn't worry too much about it. God, dude, I can't. I fucking might as well go see if Valley's working better than this. It won't be, but might as well see where the fuck it's at. That's not good. That'll be a double by Candelario. It's now 5-2. And that might be the nail in the coffin. I don't know if the Tigers come back. Again, 5-2. 4-2 is probably plenty this afternoon. But now it's 5-2. Tigers are probably cash there. We'll see, though. 5-2. Sucks that the bats just went completely cold tonight. And Garrett flies out to right field, so the Tigers now have to try to get 3 runs to tie it, 4 to take a lead. We'll head to the bottom of the or top of the ninth, coming on up. But yeah, bottom 9, it'll be Ibanez, Scope, and Baду. Ibanez, Scope, and Badu. I really hope they don't let Scope hit in the 9th, but we'll see. Yeah, basically this game could be summed up as, you know, pitching was so-so. Defense did its thing, really. They didn't play bad at all. But the hitting was just really inconsistent. They were just scattering a bunch of hits all throughout the game. Good first inning where they scored 2, but after that, they're just, you know, they couldn't score the runs. Yeah, I know. Lang, Foley, they all suck. Bolton, who has like a 2 ERA. Yeah, they're all pretty bad. We only have like the second best bullpen in baseball since April 13th. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I would say 28 other teams would trade bullpens with us. Maybe 29. But yeah, you're right. Fucking 97% of the reason we have 20 wins is our bullpen, but you mean guys who have sub 2.5 ERAs? You're very in the moment person, aren't you, Lions? You don't really like care about anything other than what exactly is happening at the exact second. And that's not how you're supposed to take baseball in. I figured you knew that because you seem to watch a lot of baseball, but it doesn't seem like you understand that, like, you probably shouldn't use one game to judge a player on. But all right, you can do that. Holton's probably been our best long relief pitcher of the year, but I mean, hey, sure. Might as well cut him.
Nobody does it better than Dan Petrie. Into the ninth, and the Tigers go up against Washington's late inning arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Finn.
All right, let's see if we can get anything here. Banez is up.
Washington's pitcher of the year a couple of years ago, and ranks 5th in the National League in saves with 8.
Yeah, and Finnegan's got a fast.
Yeah, the bullpen's the only good thing about this baseball team, so that's a pretty that's like a D- take. No offense, Lions Planet. That's a pretty bad take.
Fastball gets up to about 99.
He faces Andy Ibanez. Then
Normally, I don't like saying shit like that, but that's just kind of wild. It's like, really? The second best bullpen in baseball kind of sucks?
And then Akil Baddoo.
I don't... What standard of yours are they not living up to? We'd probably have 4 wins without our bullpen. Hey, try not to spoil, man. You're ahead of me. Can you not do that? Thanks. That'll be the first out of the inning. If you do it again, I'll just ban you from the channel. That's my one rule on here. Don't spoil. I'm literally saying where I'm at in the game, so it's not really that hard to not do that. Especially late game, I'm pretty unforgiving about that, so please don't. Thank you, though, for ruining the play for me. 1 away. Just kind of have to wait for this guy to decide if he's going to let me know or call the game. It's very obnoxious. Strike 1. Maton hitting 0-1. Foul ball 0-2. Out of play.
Boy, it can be so tough just to get to 500 when you've been way below 500 for as long as the Tigers have. They've fought their way back to within 2 games of the break even. But it shows you just how challenging it can be.
Call up Malloy. All our third basemen suck. Scope, Maton. Just get rid of these guys. If I can call up Malloy. Can't be much worse. Here's the 0-2 to Maton.
Inside 1-2 to
Ball 1. I hate how slow the Bally Sports app is. It's always so. I'm always so behind because of this fucking piece of shit.
Given Maton struggles on breaking balls, I'm surprised if you see a change-up slider here with 2 strikes.
Man, that's strike 3. He looks at strike 3. What a dumbass. All right, I'm glad we have this guy still here without Malloy coming up. Maybe they'll send him to AAA. Maybe. At some point, they'll flip these 2 around and see if the other one can hit. Because it's like, well, maybe Justin Henry Malloy can hit better. All right, let's see if Baddoo can get anything going here. His first at-bat of the game. He came in as a pinch runner for Cabrera. Not looking good for Los Tigres tonight, folks. The bats just never really got going. Decent first inning, and then after that, it was goose egg central. But they have tomorrow to try to win the game. Hopefully they can pull it off and still take the series. 1-1. I'm probably going to dip out immediately after the game because no one's really said anything all stream. It's been pretty dead in here. Appreciate everyone who came out. It's been a fun stream. Sucks the Tigers probably are going to lose 1-2. Their bats just really weren't in the game today. Things just a bit ice cold. Hopefully tomorrow they look more like they did in game 1 and pitch more. I don't know. This just has been a meh series. Yeah, that's it. Well, GG's to the Nationals fans. GG's and Nationals people. Not the greatest effort from the Tigers. Again, they outside of like 2 guys, they didn't really do anything all day. It was basically Torkelson and Scope, and everybody else just kind of scattered a hit maybe here and there. Again, the offense went dead again today, except for 2 guys, mainly, Spencer Torkelson and another person. So not really a surprise of a loss. Not the greatest offense. Hopefully we didn't use up all of our offensive abilities in game 1, and now we're kind of just screwed for the rest of the series. That'd be pretty great. But anyway, not the greatest game, but is what it is. Can't win them all. 20-23, still a decent record. We're still just 3 games under 500. Tomorrow, if we win, it could be 2 under. Yeah, we probably should win the series. But they have, I think, one of their better pitchers going tomorrow, and we have Joey Wentz. So it's going to be kind of a weird situation. We might lose the series just based on starting pitching tomorrow. I think they have Josiah Gray going. So that could be tough. That could be tough. But again, I won't be able to cover that game. Just won't be live for it. Yeah, we've been within 3 and 4. Yeah, we're getting there. We win 2, lose 1. Win 1, we'll win 2, lose 2. Win 3, lose 1. It's been this weird pattern of just staying under 500. But all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks everyone who came by for the stream. It's good, fun stream. Appreciate all the likes and everything everybody left. I don't know what number we actually hit. Maybe like 35 or something. Maybe 32. No idea. Stop checking after a while. Yeah, 35, not bad. Appreciate it, guys. Good stream. Appreciate you. Yeah, no worries, Kenny. Peace out, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you on the next stream, which will be tomorrow. But it won't be for the Tigers because I have to work.